with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Bob Gibson.
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to. Misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop.
Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And that one sliced foul.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Up the middle. One up, one down.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Gibson, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
0-2.
The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Reaching down and makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Ken Griffey Jr. now at the plate. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Out of here. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. So 2 down, and now Mark McGwire. Foul ball.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Up the middle, what a stop. Throws from his knees, and they get the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Arrieta back to work. And a swing and a miss. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And that's a fair ball.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
David Ortiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Tying run is at first. Here at the top of the second. On the ground, 2 ball. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. Digging in, Tim Raines. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. That's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And, you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
That's a ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-2.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. To the right side. Steps on first for the out. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And the runner's coming home. And he lays down a bunt. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Batting 9. The catcher, number 99,
and Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Sanchez.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they add a couple more. It's 3-1. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Castro. Comebacker to the mound. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Yordan Alvarez. This one could be trouble. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Will Smith to the plate. And a foul ball. Fastball for a strike. No outs. Runner on second. And that's in the dirt.
Low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Castro on to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. Now it's Christian Yelich, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy.
Yelich.
Just
Ball.
missed.
1 ball, no strikes. That missed. That's a ball. 2-0.
Chop back up the middle. Polanco whips it to first. Yelich out on the play. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Terry Pendleton. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. Lifted in the air down the left side. Castro on the move towards foul ground. And that'll do it. And we're back on to the third inning. Aaron Judge at the plate. Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
That one finds the zone. 1-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. On the ground, out to short. A dive. Nice stop from his backside. And it beats him. What a play. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Polanco.
There's a strike.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses. 1-1. Way out front for strike 2. One out, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. And here is
Now
Devers.
Third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. And Devers is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning, and here is Ozzie Albies.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ripped on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And it's out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-2. One down. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one ripped. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And we're level. It's 3-3. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. And that one hammered. Back there. Going. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-3. And the batter now, Mark McGwire. Got all of that one. A laser to left. It's 5-3. So one out, nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. And they add a run. It's 6-3. One out, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Reaching down, makes the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit right there. And that keeps the inning going.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Yelich off of first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. That is the inning.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me.
And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. Swings through that one for strike one. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, 22 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment.
2 strikes.
That one down the line and foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
High fly ball out to left field. Yelich makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Throw.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner goes again. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Line drive. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. The run comes in from second, and it's 6-4.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Sanchez swings and pummels one. Left field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Bottom of the fourth, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Forget it. He hammers one out to right, and they add to the lead. It's 7-4. Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
Sends it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And there are 2 down.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mark McGwire. Swings through that one.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
That one the other way. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Willie Castro.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big-time power. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0 balls,
Seems
1
like
strike.
from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Suzuki on the move and makes the grab. And there's 1 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 in this one.
99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And it's fouled away. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's the second baseman, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Albies over to first in time, and Polanco is out. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Gibson back to work. Outside low.
Missed. That's a ball.
Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've been absolutely smashing the baseball. They've racked up a bunch of hits, and 8 have gone down for extra bases.
Throws to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. Smith down the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Devers throws on to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Christian Yelich getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Rafael Devers.
The third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It's 0-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Nice grab. Gathers and throws in time. Got him. David Ortiz will hit next.
Now batting, the first baseman, David Ortiz.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1.
Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
The third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
The batter, number 1.
And at first, nobody out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Tap foul at the plate. Raging back towards the wall. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So the batting order turns over, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. And that one missing low.
1 ball, no strikes.
Late on that fastball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Next offering misses. 3-1.
3-1.
Finds its way through, base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ground ball up the middle. Polanco. They get the force, and the inning is over. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the left fielder, Tim Raines. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Runner on the go. Bunt attempt misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Raines stands at second with no outs. Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Man at second. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Sanchez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And now the count is even. Swings through that.
1-2 is the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 away with a runner at third here in the top half of inning number 7. That's out to center field. Griffey gets under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's now a 2-run game.
The shortstop.
So 2 down now. And here is Willie Castro. That one drilled left field. Back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Swing and a ball popped up. And that's just foul. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Yordan Alvarez, the next to hit.
Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Fought off foul. The throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now a catcher up to hit. Will Smith. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Yelich now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider. Down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Gregory Soto.
Swings and misses at one down below the zone.
1-2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Smith leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's inside. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
So now 2 on and 2 outs. Terry Pendleton now at the plate.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. That misses the zone. And that is ball 1. Inside, just missed. Soto, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Sends it across to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Here is Aaron Judge. Pitching change here, Michael Kopech. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And the first offering is not close. Now that's smacked to right center. Suzuki pulls that one down, and there's one away. And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 3.
Jorge Polanco.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
2-0.
And that's in the dirt. And the count is 2-0. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Strikes him out with 102. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Soto back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Crow Armstrong should have it. And a quick out, number one. Seiya Suzuki getting ready to hit.
Seiya Suzuki.
That one fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Judge ranging back. Up against the wall and brings it in.
The center fielder.
Two down, bases empty. Ken Griffey Jr. digs in now.
Junior.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
No balls. One strike.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Throwing the ball
No
well,
balls,
and they
two
need the scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
This one could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if you'll take it.
Next to hit, Mark McGuire. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss at 99 miles an
0-2.
hour. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Mason Miller the strikeout. And we're back. And now the DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
That one at triple digits.
Threw that fastball
0-1.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
1-1.
See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. McGuire hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Ortiz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Misses,
Nope.
and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Kopech deals.
That's a ball.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches made him really work out there on the mound. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Max Clark. Now pitching. Mark.
And now Tim Raines in the dirt.
0-1.
Clark, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
1-1.
Safe at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. In the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And he steals third without a throw. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out. So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And first offering is fouled off. Runners breaking for the plate. Bunt attempt, popped up. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
This is a good situation if you...
Runner takes off. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And what a play! Ball game.
Wow, what an amazing catch. Such an exciting finish to this ball game.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a...
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman.